Right, another day, another F12 trick. So there are so many different ways of approaching this pair right here that are pretty good. And I'm going to start from this angle because people think this angle isn't very good, but it's actually okay. So a kind of unique thing that I found myself doing a little bit is to actually set up the pair this way, is to do a D prime. Then I just treat this pair as if it were here, okay? So by that I mean doing D moves to set it up, RU D moves. So I do R prime, D prime, RU, R prime, DR. And then I can give myself a chance to do maybe some VLS, ZBLS, winter variation. Here I could do winter variation and yeah, give myself a good case. But yeah, it's a cool way of setting it up that can then give you some advantages later in the solve. If you don't want to do that, another good way is to actually just go ahead and insert this edge. And then you can do it 2-gen if you want, but I actually prefer to do RUD moves here. So the whole thing is R prime, U prime, RU, RD, R prime, U prime, R, D prime, R prime, which is also pretty fast. Another way as well is to do a different approach. You actually start not in home grip, so that's something to consider, but it's really fast. It's just R prime, U prime, R prime, D prime, RU, R prime, D, RU prime, R. And that's really, really fast. So yeah, definitely a nice thing to consider there. Something I actually have found myself using more recently, which is pretty good, is from this angle, you can just do, and I know I showed recently, you can set it up to a 3-move insert by doing that, which yeah, you can do as well. But another way is to actually just do M prime U2, RU R prime U, RU wide R prime. And that's also pretty fast, all right? So another thing to think about. Another way as well is just to go ahead and hedge this edge in, then you can cancel into inserting this pair as well. So the whole thing is like F, R prime, F prime, R2, U prime, R prime, U2, RU, R prime. And that's also really fast as well. Another way as well for a different EO is to just do F inverse sexy F prime, and then you've just got this 3-move insert. So F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime, R, U, R prime. Yeah, that's also pretty fast as well. Some stuff to think about. I showed quite a few algs there. See you tomorrow.